colon. Right. Now what is a semicolon? Semicolon is a point and a comma. This is a semicolon. Question mark. You know what is a question mark, right? Question mark. Exclamation mark. You know what is exclamation mark? Yes. Hyphen. What is a hyphen? This is a hyphen. Ellipsis. What is ellipsis? Children, when you put 3 dots, 3 dots is called ellipsis. Single quotes. What is a single quote? When you write something and you put single commas, single quotes, right? This is called single quotes. Like this. When you write something and you write I. Right. Now, double quotes. Double quotes is when you, okay. And then apostrophe. You know what is apostrophe. Right. Now, here now we are going to use mainly, now you know all this, but some children don't know what is the use of colon and semicolon. So here they are emphasizing the use of colon and semicolon. Okay. Where is a colon used, children? Where is a colon used? Now, a colon is used where you want to stop and then give more information. Okay. Where, suppose by example, I went to the market and I bought colon, pencil, rubber, books, bag, tiffin box, water bottle. So lot many things will follow, right? So let us see an example here. I visited 3 cities on the way to Mussoorie. I visited 3 cities on the way to Mussoorie. Meerut, Muzaffarnagar and Dehradun. Meerut, Muzaffarnagar and Dehradun. So these are the 3 cities which continue, right? So when you want to give additional information, you put semicolon. Let's see example 2. To introduce an idea or an explanation. For example, he had one explanation for his action. He wanted to be happy. So when the one sentence is given and you want to add another piece of information, right? So then you use colon and you write again. He wanted to be happy, right? So it is not a complete sentence. If it was complete, full stop would come behind, right? Let us see the third example, page 74. To introduce direct speech or a question, we use colon. Why? To introduce direct speech or a quotation. For example, the secretary whispered in his ears, you have a visitor. The secretary whispered in his ears. You see, then there is a pause. Colon. You have a visitor. So here what is happening? Direct speech is used. So whenever you are using a direct speech, also you use colon. Right, children? Now, the peon, for example, the peon came to the class. The peon came to the class and whispered to the teacher, there is a parent outside. When he told the teacher, there is a parent outside. So that was a direct speech. Now, fourth one. Between 2 independent clauses and when second sentence explains or expands on the first sentence. So when you are giving an additional information to the first sentence, also you use semicolon. Okay. These could be 2 individual clauses as well. Right. So between 2 independent clauses and when the second sentence explains or expands on the first one. It could be 2 individual sentences. Yeah, but the second sentence could always follow the first one. Let's see the example. My parents shifted to Shimla. They were not happy in Delhi. That means the parents were in Delhi before. But now they have shifted to Shimla colon, they were not happy. So the second part shows like a reason. They were not happy in Delhi. So they shifted to Shimla. Now, the fifth point. To emphasize a single word, a phrase or a part of a sentence. Now, when you want to emphasize a single word, a phrase or a sentence, so what do? Then also colon is used. For example, never lose a chance. It doesn't come every day. So the second sentence is following the first sentence. Right. But here they want to give some important information here. So they say that when you want to emphasize the first part of the sentence, a phrase or a part of the sentence. It could be a phrase or a part of the sentence. What they do? You also use a colon. Never lose a chance. It doesn't come every day. Like we can also say, time is precious. Once gone, will never come back. So, we say time is precious. And then the second part of the sentence will follow the first one. It could be two individual sentences. Time once gone will never come back. Individual sentence. Time is precious. Right. So, but when the second part we shall follow the first one. Time is precious, colon, time once gone will not come again. Okay children, I hope you are understanding. Okay. Now, we learned two types of sentences. Simple sentence and compound sentence. Right. Now, what are compound sentences? Two individual sentences or two individual clause make a compound sentence with the help of what? With the help of coordinating conjunction. Two sentences can be combined with the help of coordinating conjunctions. Now, what are conjunctions? Do you know conjunctions? Yes, you know. And, for, but, nor, so, and many more, right? You know that. Now, here, or a semicolon, for example. Now, even a semicolon could be used here in the middle. For example, let's see. Some people write with word processor, but others use a pen and a pencil. Now, some people write on the word processor. Some people use a computer, but others still use pen or pencil and paper, right? So what is the conjunction over here? But, right? Some people write with word processor, but others use pencil or a pen. So, but. Now, let's see another sentence. The cat is brown and it's 2 years old. And. Conjunction is and. Each of the above sentences can be written by replacing the coordinating conjunction with a semicolon. Now, they can be written as a semicolon and also with the conjunction, right? If you don't want to put the conjunction, you can also use semicolon instead. Now, we saw the first examples. Some people write with a word processor, but others write with pen or pencil. But now, instead of but, we could use a semicolon. So, you should learn to read the sentence and know how to use the semicolon instead of conjunctions. Let's see the second example what we saw. The cat is brown. The cat is brown and it's 2 years old. And, right? And was the conjunction. So, how do we use semicolon now? The cat is brown. Semicolon. It's 2 years old. Now, the back part is again following the first sentence. It's 2 years old. Now, children, can you please read the sentences with me? See, my father bought a horse. Now, there is a semicolon there. Horseshoes. comma. A saddle with a leather strap, semicolon. And a brush with fine bristles. Now see this sentence carefully. How many times they have used semicolon? Twice, right? My father bought a horse, semicolon, horseshoes, comma. A saddle with leather straps, semicolon, and a brush with fine bristles. Items in a list are usually separated by commas. So, when the items in the list, they are usually separated by commas. Right, children? When we use a comma, we separate two items. Right? However, if the items themselves contain commas, then use of semicolon as separators to outweigh the commas. Now here we will check the second sentence. The store has books in the basement. The store has books in the basement. Semicolon. Pen, pencils and other stationery items on the ground floor. So that part is separated. The store has books on the basement. Okay, that is one part of the information. Now pen, pencil and stationeries items on the ground floor. School bags on the second floor. Now these are different pieces of information. Right. So that is why they have used a semicolon. You see, I am reading it again. The store has books in the basement. Semicolon. Now when you talk, you have to talk properly also. Pens, pencils and other stationery items on the ground floor. School bags on the second floor. And other school supplies on the third floor. So they are giving these different pieces of information, but it is all into one sentence only. So what will happen is, they are using a semicolon. Right? Why they are using semicolon now? So that stands as a different piece of information, right? However, the items themselves contain commas. Then use of semicolon as separators to outweigh the commas. Okay, children. Now here there are a few sentences. Read the sentences. Now this you can do for your homework, children. It is page 74 and 2 are continued on page 75. I saw a moth, the kind with brown wings, a grasshopper that has shiny exterior and a spider that stings. This is not one animal or one insect. These are different things, right? I saw a moth, the kind with brown wings. Right. I saw a moth, the kind with brown wings. A grasshopper that has a shiny exterior. And a spider that has wings. So we are talking about three different things, right? So now you understood how you want to put the semicolon. You want to put the semicolon, colon, or add commas. I need a notebook with a single ruler and, let me start again. I need a notebook with single rules, another one with a side blank, and the third one with checks. So these are all different types of notebooks, right? Third one. In the party, I met Gupta ma'am, the one who used to teach maths. In the party, I met Gupta ma'am, the one who used to teach maths. Saxena sir, the one with the beard, and Singh ma'am, our English teacher. So these are three different teachers, right? The fourth one. I watched a cartoon comic show and film over the weekend. Fifth one. When I cleaned out my almara or Almira, whatever you say, I found my old geometry box, all rusted, a box of crayons that were half broken and many old books. And the sixth one is, we have only one choice left. We have only one choice left. Stop polluting the environment. So children, these are some sentences. You try to do it. Okay. And then we will solve it in the Google Meet. Okay children. Please read this part, a subtopic of punctuation. It's page 73, page 74, and a little bit is continued to page 75. Okay children. Now we will complete this subtopic and we will meet for the Google Meet. Okay children, thank you.